Welcome to Big Vile Opinion. Moderators, with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. This channel is a negativity-free channel, drama-free channel, and we are here to push the message out. We will not be distracted. So with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. Welcome to Big Vile Opinion Platform.
And I just really want people to know, I appreciate anybody that's helping me. I appreciate anybody that's helping me. A lot of people have been there for me. I just don't want people going back and forth, being mad at each other because one person did this for me and another person did that for me. That's what the devil wants. He wants to cause confusion. That's what these people want. They want to cause confusion. And confusion ain't gonna do nothing but keep me in here. But the real thing here, lifetime, as far as quick on lifetime, as far as lifetime is concerned, there are real people, real women out here really being abused, really missing. They're really missing. They're really chained up in basements. I've been in here 4 years. I haven't seen one person that was ever chained up in a basement come forward for anything. But I tell you one thing, before Lifetime came out, I was minding my business. I was in the studio. I was working with celebrities. I had tours. But when Lifetime came out, all of that went away. Meaning, before Lifetime came out, I had no charges pending against me. Nobody had went to a radio station or had went to, a police station. It took a year to put together Lifetime. If all of the things they said I did on Lifetime were true, it only take a minute to go to a police station. But when there's a crime committed, you don't go make a movie on it. You go to the police station. Nobody had done that.
I can feel his club, yeah. I can feel his drink, yeah. I can feel a good vibe coming over me. Oh, I can feel a party, yeah. It's somebody's birthday. Happy birthday. I can feel a groove, yeah. I feel a DJ, yeah. I can feel joy. I can feel trust around me. I can feel people, and I can feel the love, and it's all in the air tonight. And it's all in the air tonight. It's all in the air tonight. It's all in the air tonight. I can feel a high, and I can feel a shot. Oh, I feel all the ladies in here looking so hot. Oh, I feel them on top, yeah. Just like a good day.
Shout out A-Child.
Feels like everybody is happy.
Shout out Cynthia. Shout out Tanisha. What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
Yeah.
What up with it on?
It's all in the air tonight. Yeah. Oh, it's all in the air.
I'm grateful, nephew. How you feeling, nephew? How your mental state? How's those kids doing?
Everything good. Everything all good, man. Welcome everybody back to another Big Vile Opinion live show, man. And today, we just gonna do a little looking back, a little listening, a little thank you. We're gonna read some comments, left under some videos. We're gonna read some comments left, react to some of the comments that was left under some of the videos. I just want to say, want to do a thank you to all of the people that support the channel, all of the people that support the movement. And I know a lot of people don't like getting on the panel, and a lot of people, don't always call in. So tonight, I'm gonna just go to some different videos and just, read some of the comments that were left, by people who enjoyed the live stream. Also, man, what's crazy is, I look under the live stream, people come with these comments like, oh, you pause too much, or you doing this too much. I'm like, let me do my own thing. As my son would say, if I pause too much and you don't like what I'm doing, then guess what, man? I didn't induce you or coerce you or entice you to come to my channel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want to.
It was all by choice. And when
Yeah.
people start to understand that we all have the freedom of choice. What's up, Renee?
That's it.
That means you can go wherever it is you please, long as it don't say restricted.
Right.
See, that's how life works. That's how life works. You have the freedom to do and go wherever you please, long as this don't say a restricted area. And when you come to Big My Opinion platform, it doesn't say restricted area. You're welcome to come, but if you don't like what you're getting, then what you supposed to do?
Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah. Change what you're doing.
Change what you're doing. It's simple.
Don't change what you're doing. You're gonna keep getting what you have.
What you got. Exactly.
Only person you're gonna blame is that person you see in the mirror every morning.
Simple.
Yeah. Shout out to the lovely, lovely, beautiful hearted women in the chat. Blessings
What up with
to
Sinful Sin?
nephew. At this point, I've been disciplined, focused on this one word, and that word is grateful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful, nephew. I'm grateful that I'm in the land of the living.
What up?
I'm grateful that I got another opportunity to do it better than I did yesterday. You know what I mean? I'm grateful that I've been blessed with so many gifts to exercise those gifts to glorify God and impact somebody's life. That's an honor and that's sacred. And that's where I'm at moving forward. I'm grateful and I'm just navigating through everything that life will throw at you. That's part of this thing called life. Make the correction, the necessary adjustments in the routine to be the best version that the Creator put in my DNA. And hopefully somebody on the sideline of life can get a glimpse of that and say, "Oh, thank you for that." That encourages me. Then at the end of the day, nephew, then my living is not in vain, as the Clark sisters would say. And I yield back. Blessing to everybody household, everybody that's represented, peace and blessing, God's joy and peace be upon everybody that's in the chat. Blessing to you, Provoke. What up, Prophet? Yield back,
Shout
nephew.
out Angela. Shout out Patricia, Lexington, Sylvia. Shout out. Just my first time ever seeing that name in the chat. Shout out Sylvia, Mike. What's going on? Yeah, man. So one thing we try to do over here, one thing I ain't gonna say we try to do. One thing that we do over here is we all respect each other. We all respect each other's opinion, and we all here for positivity, non-BS conversation. And I think we do a great job of that over here while keeping the focus on what's the main focus, and that's Mr. Kelly and the injustice that went on throughout his trials, whether it was New York or Chicago. So I said R.Kelly Speak, and today this is Kel's the video I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna start with a video, and this video is R.Kelly talking about his struggle to reach the top. So we're gonna listen to Mr. Kelly, tell us about his beginnings coming into this thing called the music industry. And then we gonna just sit back and we're gonna go from there. So let's get this show started. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that share button. And if you haven't already done so, make sure you sub to the channel. Turn on that post notification bell so that you be notified each and every time that you go live. And if you're not getting my notifications when I go live on YouTube, be sure to go follow me over on Twitter, where it's X, formerly known as Twitter. Follow me at Big Val Opinion over there because I always share my lives to Twitter before I go live on YouTube. J-Rock, what's going on? So if you're not getting your notifications when I go live, because you know how the hate be, but it's important that we get these videos to 100 likes so that YouTube can push the video out into the algorithm. With that being said, let's take a listen to Mr. Kelly.
Years I street performed here before I got my record deal. And I was on the streets with a little bitty keyboard. Okay. With glasses on like I was Stevie Wonder. Okay. You know, hustling, you know, with a big chitlin bucket. I paid my rent and my mom's rent off of street performing. But I would only do it 3 days out of the week. Just 3 days, but I would be, I can't talk no more. I can't even talk because I was like singing for like 8 hours straight for people going to work and coming from work. Then I hitchhiked to LA, but I lived on the beach. You know, cardboard box and big beach towels I slept on. On the beach. Every day. And then I wake back up. When I wake up,
cardboard boxes and beach towels. A young man hitchhiking from his home state, from his home. I mean, do you all understand the type of determination you have to uproot yourself from what you are familiar with? Catching a ride with strangers to a destination that you have no idea what you're getting into. You just have a vision.
Yeah, what I heard.
Go ahead, Uncle. I yield back. Go ahead.
What I heard him say, nephew, my apologies. What I heard him say is that if you have a dream and a passion along with that dream, then understand you can have whatever it is in that dream. Here's the twist, and I yield back. Here's the twist. Life is going to stand up in your face and say, really? Prove it. You don't really want that.
Mm-hmm.
You got to know within your soul, without anyone saying anything to you, family or not, friends, neighbor, whoever. You got to know in your soul that you deserve that because the dream came from within you. As long as you got a passion to go with that, you understand that the way life is, you're going to have to get that through blood, sweat, pain, and tears. But on the other side of that is your dream come true. I yield back.
Exactly. And it goes to show the level of faith and the level of belief that Mr. Kelly have in our Lord and Savior himself. You know, because he tell us, you know, always it's written that no weapon formed against us shall prosper. But people say that, but do they really understand the context of it. And that's not just for Mr. Kelly. That's for all of us that come across this video. When he say no weapon, he didn't say a weapon never would.
Make that
Follow
plain.
me.
Make that plain.
Follow me now. He said, no weapon that comes against you or form against you. Not no weapon would never.
Right.
See, God warns you that things in life is going to come at you.
Yeah.
But if you believe in me, as you should, and you got your life, and you giving your life to Christ, that I won't allow that weapon to form. I won't allow that weapon to take you down. He didn't say that it wasn't going to form, but he said, I'm not going to allow it to take you. And when listening to Mr. Kelly say, I left home as a teenager and hitchhiked with a stranger all the way from Chicago to goddamn Venice Beach in California somewhere, where you know nobody. And you sleeping on the beach on a cardboard box with a beach towel.
I sing again every day. And then I wake back up, and when I wake up, I sing again. Then I hitchhiked back to Chicago, and then I got discovered. But I did all of that for like 6 years, street performing.
C'est pour ça il chante avec. C'est pour ça quand il chante, on dirait qu'il pleure.
He say, I left to go chase my dream. I got there, I slept on a cardboard box with beach towels. I woke up every day, I performed. He say, then I hitchhiked back. Only God is going to take you somewhere where you know nobody, to unknown territories. Ain't no telling what's there, what's waiting on you, and also allow you to hitchhike back. You see the danger when you hear the word hitchhike. You know how dangerous that is.
Yeah.
You hop in a vehicle with somebody you don't know, or a semi with somebody you don't know.
Right. Right.
You got to sleep with one eye open.
Right.
If you can even go to sleep, because you know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, nephew, with that, what he's saying, where I'm interpreted, chat family, follow me. Remember I said about the dream of what it is that you see yourself doing, that you feel that you have a passion for. I'm not talking about a regular job or being a CEO. I'm talking about something that fulfills your life. You know what I mean? That you get up with it, you go to sleep with it, you daydream about it. You know what I mean? That's your purpose. People want that to come true, but they want to stand still.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. That will never come true if you don't move.
No,
and when I say move, your routine and the way you process stuff and the way you perceive stuff have to go inside and support that dream and not extract from it. So that means a lot of people, nephew, and I yield back on this, when we in that mode and our thinking, our dream, a lot of times you got to get away from your family.
Mm-hmm.
You got to remove yourself, because they're dream killers, nephew. They're dream killers out here walking around. I yield back and let that breathe. I
agree. And one thing I tell you, I say it all the time, my grandma, she would say certain things. Her and my granddaddy would always say things to me, when I was younger, that I didn't understand, or I wouldn't say too much to understand. I couldn't contextualize it, what the meaning of what they were saying. But my grandma told me something one day, and she say, son, in life, in order to get comfortable, you must first become uncomfortable.
That's right. That's
And
right.
like, as a teenager, I'm like, what the heck? Why would I want to be uncomfortable? You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't understanding that she was telling me what life
Right.
is going to throw at me.
Right.
She warning me life is going to come at me. Son, be prepared because it's going to be rough. It's going to feel like you ain't got nowhere to turn. It's going to feel like you ain't got nowhere to go. You're going to feel like you ain't got nobody there. But I'm telling you, if you can survive it, that's all you got to do is survive it.
Yeah.
Mr. Kelly, through it all, this man has survived. And you hear this, we hear this all the time, these stories, and people like, oh, everybody's, I mean, to go through, these are the depths of what people have to go through in order to be successful. So you mean to tell me I'm going to go through hell to make it to heaven just to go back to hell?
Let me interject this real fast, nephew. This is, and it's no disrespect to no artist today. We're not even known that on this platform over here. But hear my heart of what I'm saying. Don't just hear me with your ears. Hear me with your heart. The reason why Mr. Kelly, even being away that he is, and when he comes home, he's able to act, to move like he never left when it comes to this his musical art form, is because everything that he's talking about in this video is what they did back in the day. Their music was soul. It touched the soul. It was, you were able to identify what your struggle, what your ambition was, your relationship, your mistakes, and your happiness and your laughter. They was able to put all those elements in, and that's what made pop music so powerful, because pop was sampled some of these pioneers, some of these good soulful artists, and it was the backdrop of what his lyrics wanted to say, and it amplified that. The Donny Hathaway, the Sam Cooke, these individuals, Anita Baker, Gladys Knight, that's so Aretha Franklin, Kels, you can't perform. And I get back on this point. You can't, your music, let me how I'm saying, your music can't sustain throughout generations without going through something. And people and the human soul can identify with that. That's why this music today, and I got a friend of mine, close friend of mine, that's a DJ, but he refuses to even DJ for this hip hop, millennial era, because there's no substance in his perspective. There's no substance there, and you can't keep up with their stuff because their stuff is every week, it's constantly moving, it's changing, and the way it's arranged is so out of the proper arrangement. If you know anything about rhythm and beat and all of that stuff, and and no disrespect to them because this their time. Hey, I ain't touching that. I'm just saying you can play something from the '70s, from the '80s, from the early '90s, from the early 2000s, even hip hop, R&B, soul, stepper, house, or whatever, and you compare to today, and there's a big difference. Is all I'm saying. But when you go through a life experience, some hardship, and you got it out the mud, blood, sweat, tears, adversity, you push through that. That builds something. That builds some stamina there. So when you share something with the world, it's like, woo! That's all I'm saying. I hope that you caught that. And I know it was a lot, but I yield back next week.
More definitely. And shout out to Renee for the Cash App donation. Shout out to Renee for the Cash App donation. It is greatly appreciative, man. It's greatly appreciative. So let's go on through this, and then we're gonna move on to the next clip. And we're gonna celebrate Kels today, man. We're gonna celebrate Kels, man, because we go through so much over here defending this brother and speaking up on this brother's behalf. And today, man, we just gonna celebrate this brother and let him speak on his career.
This why when you're singing too much emotion and it look like you're crying, you know. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. It's the struggle. It's my testimony. When I sing with everything I've been through.
Who know what that song is? Anybody in the chat? That song that he's playing on the piano right now, who know what that song is?
I'm trying to pick it up and I'm not getting it yet. I'm not picking it up yet. I'm not sure. I'm trying to listen to it, but I'm not getting it.
Anybody in the chat, who know what that song is? You don't know what it is? Oh.
No, I got to hear a little bit more. I got to hear him play it a little bit more.
Absolutely. It's the struggle. It's my
testimony.
When I sing,
Patrick.
I sing with everything I've
Shout
been
out
through.
to Patrick, man. Shout out to Patrick.
Oh, I look to you. Oh, wow. Whitney Houston. Okay. He come home. I want him to do more of that. Yeah.
I want to see him perform that.
Yeah. I want to see him do that a lot more. You know, change his, reinvent himself. Just do the piano like Donny Hathaway used to do. Man, I didn't know Kelvin play that good. I know he played, but man, he played good.
Yeah, he can play that piano, boy. Man, that's the gift, man. Wow. That's the gift, man.
Wow.
Man, that's the gift. Now, Kel, we celebrating you today. So, since you played that, I wanna go and always all the way I listen to. I love Whitney, but I like to watch Kels perform that at her home going. You see them, man, bro. I'm talking about this.
Yeah, he got choked.
This right here is so powerful. But I'm finna play it. I'm gonna play it. Let me get to the share stream, man. And let's put those I love you Whitneys in the chat, man. Let's get those I love you Whitneys in the chat. Because man, this performance, man.
As I lay me down, heaven hear me now. I'm lost without a cause. After giving it my all, winter storms has come and darkened.
Man, when I saw this, man, the emotions that this man was releasing, you could tell this man was going through something, even though he was at this funeral, but it was a lot more going on within himself.
Yep.
During this time, man.
Yep.
And I ain't no body language expert. I don't try to be no conspiracy theory, but the way he sung this song, it just felt like a lot of things was just coming up out of him.
He was trying to flush it out.
Him singing this song.
Yeah, trying to flush it out. Yeah.
I showed this to my son's grandmother when she was living. When it's like a year before she passed away, and I showed her this performance that Kels did at Whitney's funeral, and she said, I never heard this song. And she called me Vivi. I never heard that song. She said, I wish I would have heard that. I wish I would have heard this song when I lost my son.
Mm.
And every day she had me put this song on her phone, and she would play this song every day.
Wow.
And she always wanted to come and hear this version of it.
Okay.
You know, nothing against Whitney, but she was from Chicago.
Right.
She wanted to see this video, and she would watch this video every day.
Yeah.
Man, this song, this is an amazing song, man.
Yeah.
Say this brother has power in his voice, man. This ain't, man, bruh, when you hear this man, when he just said on the previous video, he said, when I sing all of everything I've been through is what you hear.
Right. That's right, Renee. I agree with you, Renee. Yeah, it was. He pushed through it, but yeah, he was flushing out a lot of stuff himself. So it was, like nephew said, it was a lot going on with that. Yeah. You're right, Cynthia. I agree with you. That touched my soul too.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. I can listen to that. I don't care how many times I listen to that. It always seemed like the first time I heard it.
And that's the key, nephew. Don't miss what you just said, nephew. Walk with that real slow with what you just said. That's how you know you can sustain. And that's what people train understand. You can never kill that. You can falsely accuse me. You can smear my image and my name. You can falsely put a RICO on me. You can get bad act witnesses, you know what I mean, who even perjure themselves on the stand, is evident, all of that. You can do all of that to destroy me. You can give me sign bogus contracts. You can mess and take my catalog, my publishing, all of that. But you cannot get inside my DNA and take my gifting from the throne of God.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as we breath in my lungs, he can restart, reset, reestablish me for his glory.
Hallelujah. Right, J-Rock.
What they can't figure out. That's what they can't figure out, nephew.
Mm-hmm.
Chat family. That's what they can't get. They can, because spiritual things, chat family, is only spiritually discerned from the throne of God.
That's it. Exactly. J-Rock made a good point. He said, where are the body language experts for this performance?
Right, J-Rock.
You don't see them.
Right.
Man. And he did that. What's up, Sherry? I see you here. He did that performance like, and from my understanding, and someone could correct me if I'm wrong, he didn't even perform at his mother's funeral. I'm not sure if he even attended, from my understanding, from something I heard allegedly, that he didn't attend the service. I'm not sure. You know, if someone out there have information, you know, there's something that I heard a while ago while some of the family was mad at him.
Okay.
About, you know, him in, you know, not attending the mom's service. I guess he didn't want to remember her like that, you know, to my understanding. I'm not sure, you know, but to see him at Whitney's, you know, and man, like, it's amazing, man. It's amazing, man.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, nephew. I don't know too much about what during that time, so I can't speak on that one.
So let's go to our next clip, man. We gonna get through these clips and we gonna let Chaos talk. I like when he performed it in the studio too.
Right.
And with the lady, I said, where is this lady at?
Mm. What?
So where is this lady at? He performed this song while in the studio with this lady right here. And she said, you gonna make me cry.
Mm.
He said, well, then I can tell you a joke to make you laugh. Hold on. Yeah, let's see. And this just Kels in the studio, man. I'm telling y'all today, we just celebrating Kels today, y'all. We celebrating Kels. If you like Kels, you gonna love today live. We just gonna celebrate Kels and let Kels tell us about his experience in this industry.
It's a song I wrote for Whitney Houston called I Look to You.
Did she ever play it? Did she sing it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
She hadn't even sung it yet.
Very beautiful. Oh, goosebumps. Very nice.
It goes, as I lay me down, heaven hear me now. I'm lost without a cause. After giving it my all, winter storms has come and darkened my sun. After all that we've been through, who on earth can I turn to? I look to you. I look to you. After all my strength is gone, in you I can move on. I look to you. I look to you. And when melodies are gone, in you I hear a song. I look to you.
Oh, thanks for making me cry. God.
Now, he done made her cry. Whitney was still living at the time. She hadn't even recorded this song.
Yeah. Wow, I've never seen that before, nephew.
So I can see if she would be crying because of Whitney's gone and Whitney had never even performed this song yet.
Right. And just hearing yeah. It goes a lot to him, man. To him, man. As a person and as a person first, and then as an artist second. You never know, nephew, what a person how they're dealing with it from their perspective and their journey. A lot of people on the outside, we can have our own, comments and conclusions, but you never know the weight of a person, what they're carrying, man. That's why I always say, be careful what people put and everyone that has come out and said something ill will toward this man, something has befallen them. Because you don't put your mouth and your you know what I mean, your thing somewhere where it don't belong. You was never there. You wasn't in the present. You didn't see. You know what I mean. And people running with that's a dangerous thing to do in this life like that. Because when that stuff comes back on you, whoo.
But like I say, it's easier for you to join the crowd versus forming your own opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's easy for you to go along, to get along.
Right.
And they want us, and like Ashley just said, they want us to believe that this man is a monster.
Right. Yeah.
With all that I've been through in my way past, I'm just going to decide to hold somebody hostage. Are you serious?
Yes, right. That's right.
But when people dislike you, or they don't like that you got that 2024 parked in your yard, They don't like that you got that nice house sitting on the corner of the block. They don't like that you got that promotion. They don't like that your kids be dressed up. They don't like that you got you a nice wife. They don't like that you got you a nice looking husband. They don't like that you single and living your life. Anything that comes out about you, they gonna carry it.
Yep.
You ask half of these people why you dislike them. Shit, I don't know.
Yep.
The media said. Oh, you believe the media? The same media that told us Trayvon Martin was an aggressor?
Right.
The same media that told us that Michael Brown was rushing the police?
Right.
You believe the media?
Make it make sense.
Shit. Man, the media can't even tell me when it's there at night.
Right. Right. Yeah.
It's a dangerous world. It is a dangerous world when people dislike you and don't even know why.
Yep. Clyde said that in one of his songs. He said people that I ain't even never met, never seen me, never talked to him. And the words of Boosie Bad, I yield back and I say this. Boosie said it himself. He coined the phrase, hypnotized with hatred.
What's
and
up,
they couldn't even tell you why. They couldn't even tell you why. That's a dangerous thing.
That's a dangerous thing. Why you don't dislike? Why you don't like Unc, man? Unc cool with everybody. Somebody car died down the street, Unc gave him a jump off. Somebody held right, Unc gave him a ride to work. Why you don't like Unc? Man, I just don't like that nigga. Something about him, man, ain't right. Why? Because he helping people?
Right.
Man, what's wrong with these niggas, man?
It happened. We ain't gonna get off into this because it can go real deep. We gonna get off, and I'm just scared to keep it moving. It happened with Christ. He healed people. These religions still had added so many crap on this that God never even put on, that they were so focused on that and not even focused on. He was crippled, right? And Jesus healed him, right? You're not gonna talk about none of that.
None of that.
But you gonna talk about your procedure and your policy, how you a stickler for the law and all of this stuff. But wait a minute, okay? But he healed him. He was crippled. We ain't gonna talk about that. Like what the what? If it happened way back there, nephew, come on. You can see the movie. You can see the movie.
It's still going on.
Right.
The devil didn't war, man. The devil didn't convince some fools out here, man.
Right. Crazy, man.
Hey, they say you don't go to that job. You don't want to go work at that job because they got a high turnaround ratio. 9 times out of 10, those are people that's working that's working for the devil that's trying to sneak into heaven. No, that job ain't got a high turnaround ratio. You just ain't qualified to be there.
Right. You better say it, nephew. You better say it.
You see all these nice ass cars in the parking lot. You talk about this job got a high turnaround ratio. No, you just ain't qualified.
Right. Eric, I agree with you, brother Eric. That Take Me album was off the chain. That's always my go-to album. It's a lot on that album. Prayer Changes thing. Oh man, that's one. Yeah, that album.
My wife, we had a few problems.
Yeah.
We thought that nothing could solve it.
Yeah.
Listen to family members
and so-called
friends.
Just how the devil. Come on, nephew. Yes, boy. You can't do nothing with them powerful lyrics, man.
Look here, man.
They about to stop playing.
Man, they about to stop playing. Man, look, bro. Chaos made shit that your grandma could relate to.
Yes.
Your granddaddy.
Yes.
This shit that Chaos made when he sung, he gave you life.
Yeah.
He gave you life.
Yeah.
That's why, man, when these people, bro, come on, I'm trying to see what a monster. When did this man become a monster? Let's take a look, man. Look at this woman right here. Shit, she happy to be sitting where she at.
Right. Look how she leaning into him.
But the Kang,
And he's sticking to it.
K-A-N-G, and he's sticking to
And
it.
he's sticking to it.
R.Kelly in the building, man. How you
Yeah,
feeling,
I
brother?
can't sing. I'll leave that.
What's
to
going on, dog?
Hey, I just want to say this, man. You are unequivocally, man, one of the greatest performers ever. How did
Thank
it
you,
feel to perform? I know you go all over the world, man, and do your thing, but how does it feel to perform in front of your hometown
Right.
crowd?
Well, first of all, you heard the last song, the outro.
Yes,
Ain't
sir.
no place like home.
Yes, sir.
That's why I did the song, man. Decided to remix it real quick because I love my hometown. Everybody know that. I ain't went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in Chicago representing my city. So, that's what it feels like to me, man. It's awesome to always come home. Man.
We will give that to you. You've never been corny. You've never sold out on your hometown. And wherever you are, it
Even
doesn't
though we
matter.
know he got houses everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm always have a 3 flat at the crib. Man.
Three black, keep it real.
What's
As
up,
Tony was
motherfucking
saying, like you're
Bishop?
doing
What's
your
up,
thing,
Regina?
here
What
at
up,
home.
DV?
But we were
What up,
fortunate
Garrett?
enough to stand on backstage, along the stage side. And let me tell you, looking out and seeing the crowd and seeing everybody sing
Man.
along with those songs, it's like I can't imagine you being the performer that you are, being around the entire time that you've been for years, and seeing people have so much passion for your music, and it's all ages. How does that feel?
It feels good. It feels like my work has been not done, but it's continuing to get done. I've been working a long time out here, street performing and everything. I still perform like a street performer. It don't matter how much money I make, how many hit songs, I perform like a street performer. That's as real as it gets. You know what I'm saying?
My man, Hot Sauce in the building as well. What's up,
Hot
Hot
Sauce, what's up,
Yes,
Daddy?
sir.
Salsa picante, if you will.
Let me ask you, man, do you ever get to a point where you're on stage performing and you're looking out at the multitudes of people, loving your music, singing every single word of every song? Do you ever get to a point like, damn, I'm R. Kelly? You know what I'm saying? Do you ever feel that, or are you just so caught up into the music and what you're doing that you're just performing? I mean,
they want us to believe that this man a monster. Now, this woman right here is every bit of, I want to say she about 30 something, late 30s, early 40s, maybe. And look at her. But this man out here, he out here, now he got to go and recruit women. Come on, man.
At some point, you got to be like, damn.
Like I did that.
I'm really
yeah,
Kels. You know what
I
I'm saying?
made it, Mom.
Absolutely. I'm always hooping. I'm always in the streets, just running around, just having fun, being in the studio. And that's when I'm being robbed. I'm just being me, and I'm always reminded. I'm never reminded until I get on a stage that, damn, I'm Kels.
I'm Kels.
You know what I'm saying? And that gives me my confidence to just turn into that dude, when I'm on stage.
So in all honesty, you go about your day, you go to the grocery store, you do all those things normally, or do you have like a chef or somebody who actually does all those things
I was
for you?
just in Walmart last night, like 3:00, getting all the guys black t-shirts.
How does that work, man? Woman, no, that ain't not Kelly.
Yeah,
now listen at this, you guys. This is what I want y'all to check out right here. Now he's talking about going into Walmart, himself.
Yep.
And I want y'all to hear what this man say and how accessible he was.
Right.
Now listen at this. I want y'all to make sure y'all catch this part right here.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, but a lot of people don't even, they'll take that one look and be like,
can't be
just
Kels.
keep on going.
Right.
And then someone be like, you know, Kelly. And I look at my boy and be like, you see that? Somebody else said that yesterday. And then they just walk on.
Now, if this man wanted women,
Well,
and these women coming up to him and say, "You not R. Kelly, are you?" And he say, "I look at my boy and say, man, somebody said the same thing yesterday."
make it plain, nephew. Make it plain. Make it plain. Yep. He's a real dude.
He's sending
He's
his
a
work
down
to get these women.
He's a real dude, man. He's a real cat, man. And I know that for a fact. Personally, I've been in a restaurant, like I said, original House of Pancakes, some years ago, man, back then. And I told the waitress, she said, "Oh, he always come in here." You know what I mean? I went over there and spoke to him, and I didn't think he remembered me. You know what I mean? And I wasn't, on none of that stuff. And he said to me just like that, because I asked him about the song. Do you dedicate to your mother? Yeah, got his autograph, blah blah blah, all of that. He said, "Man, you still got them hops?" Cause I was one of them joking leap out the gym back in the day, nephew. And I was like, whoa, I let him, with his friends and prep and, didn't try to hold him up and nothing like that. My point in saying that is the dude was just a regular cat, man. That stuff never went to his head. That's what makes his music, and you feel his presence and you feel that. You get that sense of that. You know what I mean? When you hear his music, because he's a real cat. You know what I mean? He's a real dude.
Right, Natasha. I agree.
What she say? Let me go see her comment.
She said, "Ain't no way this angel sent from heaven is a monster. Never in life."
Right.
Right, Regina. Let's keep listening.
Mm-hmm.
Off, you know what I'm saying?
We were talking about the fact that everybody was singing along, and it's one of those moments where I feel like I've been listening to you forever, and it's good to know that you're a very down-to-earth person.
Now look what she does now. Now this is a older, mature woman. Now everybody didn't heard of the allegations and speculation surrounding this man.
And it's
look what she does. Where her hand at?
Right.
Where is her hand at?
Which to me, if I was an artist like that I would be uncomfortable with that because of the climate in which we live in. You know what I mean? People can always take that and misuse that. You know what I mean? That's hard to it's to navigate through. You know what I mean? It happens. So
I mean, look at where her hand at.
Right. And she done did that. She done did that multiple times while you've been playing the video. You know what I mean? So in other words, what it's showing me is that she's not nervous, she's not scared, she's not intimidated, she don't feel no anxiety. You know what I'm saying, ladies in the chat. You know what I mean?
Most definitely, she ain't no victim. You ain't heard her come out.
Right. You gotta use common sense. Make it make sense. Because the math ain't math and what the narrative they've been putting out.
Right.
That you're a very down-to-earth person. We can say that on camera as well because you're a friend of the show, and not just that, but
I'm a mama's boy, man. I'm telling y'all, man.
Yeah, you're down-to-earth, but you also always are willing to answer Tony and I on different questions because we're cool like that. I hope you feel that way. So that being said, I wanna see if you would want to address this as well. There is the reports of your daughter becoming, your son, and would you like to address that because a lot of blogs are saying that you're not addressing it. Would you like to do that here while you're at home on GCI?
Well, I would if you don't mind me keeping it real.
Go ahead.
Right, okay, keep it real, bro. Okay, so you don't want to really open it up with saying my daughter is becoming my son. You know what I'm saying? Because if that were true,
I'm quoting that on blogs.
I know, but don't even get the blogs that kind of credit. You know what I'm saying? Don't even give them that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But as far as that's concerned, always believe what you see. With your own eyes, that is. Always believe what you see. That's the best way to go about this business. I've heard a lot of things about a lot of people.
Now, when this was, they asked him this interview was, let's see. Because how ironic is they asked him about his daughter becoming his son, then you come around, you got Dwayne Wade's son become his daughter.
Right.
9 years ago.
Right.
Come on, man.
See, that's why you got to be really, that's why I take my hat out to people like Pac. He was a consciously aware chat family of how these interviewers set up the interview and let it flow and get you nice and set and comfortable. If anybody really been in the street in the hood, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You'd have seen that before. You got to be very careful with individuals like that because what you really want to ask me is what you setting me up to ask me. Same thing when they did to Lear in the car, in the limousine. They talk about all this stuff and now they get and the dude answer. That's what you want to ask me anyway. In other words, what I'm saying, you got to know how to detect manipulators, who professional manipulators, who set up. Because it's a setup. Because that ain't nothing gonna happen to this lady or either other ones that do that. You know what I'm saying? And how you answer that. That's why, and I get back on this point, there should be classes in our curriculum across the globe about how to understand politicians' double talk. We should be able to teach our children, and that really starts in the household. But if your grandparents or your parents help manipulate, abuse certain things, you tell them I'm not here. We pick up stuff. Now that's a whole nother lie. I'll yield back, nephew. I think the point is made.
All right, let me check some. We got 94 people in the chat, and we only got 53 likes. Man, please, if y'all can hit that like button, it's important. It's indicative that we get these lives to 100 likes each and every time we go live so that it get pushed out. And this is great content that shows Kels and his character and how he carry himself just as a person. You know what I'm saying? We rebranding. We are trying to help rebrand the image of Mr. Kelly in our way. Not saying that he asked us to do this, but this is what we feel is credible and needed to be done to show him in a good light based on what the media have perpetuated to everybody that this man is a monster. He got girls in basements when he got houses that don't have basements. You know, girls locked in a car. I will never understand that. You know what I'm saying? That's just like the dude yesterday say P. Diddy was grooming him to pass him to another man. You got to make that make sense. But that was yesterday. We're going to get through this some more. Lexington, you got to send that link. Send that link to my email. Send that link to my email. Right, Ashley, and a mama's boy. Come on, man. This man's a mama's boy. This man's passion for women, his love for the woman. When you go and listen to a woman's worth, when you go and listen to the heart of a woman, when you go and listen to Sadie, when you go and listen to these different songs, come on, man. It's like Pac said, man. We out here making music to encourage these women, but y'all want to sit around and say we the ones out here taking advantage of them?
Right, right. And I like what you said, Regina. I agree with you 1,000% with that. They took his love songs and something that was beautiful and perverted it and made it ugly because their souls are dark. That's why. Their souls are dark. That's what it is. Camouflage. That's what it is.
Let's roll. Cause this next clip, this next clip is gonna really piss y'all off with a lot of these fools in the industry because Kel showed love to everybody.
Never true, you know what I'm saying?
They were
but
saying
I've never
that you
been
lost
one
your
to.
house. I'm like, R.Kelly could never
like,
lose
come on,
his
it's
damn house. He
R.Kelly.
got too much paper.
Right. Well, you know, the ones who say that has lost their mind. You know what I'm saying? You know, you get to a point, man, you start counting your money and you start counting the future, you start counting the past, and you start saying, you know what? Let's make some sense out of this. I'm divorced. What do I need a big ass house for?
Right.
Okay, so people, okay, does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? You don't need a big house and you single like that. What was I doing? Throwing parties? You know what I'm saying? It became a money furnace. You know what I'm saying? You get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? You save money so your kids can go to college.
Yes, sir.
No matter what they are, who they are, they still your kids. You love them, you know, but you got to support them. You want to support them. You know what I mean? So you get rid of that big house, you know what I'm saying? Knock it down to size, and then you save the money because at the end of the day, it's not about me no more. It's about 3 lovely, lovely kids that
And see, he was always planning. His why was his kids.
Yes,
you
sir.
hear what he started talking about? Everything that he started doing was towards his kids. So you mean to tell me that this man is out here setting his kids' future up, but he also out here committing crime?
Don't make it make sense, y'all. Please make it make sense. The ones in the bushes. Please make it make sense. The most, and I get back on this, the most devastating thing, nephew, at my age, turning 58 this year, that I see and witness chat family is that a human being gets up with the breath in their lungs that God gave them, get themselves together and come outside and won't utilize their common sense while they walk through this thing called life. They won't use their own brain that they got. We allow family, co-workers, so-called friends, the narrative of the news, media, internet, wherever it's coming from. And a lot of times we have to that month detox from people's opinion. Otherwise, you will have a nervous breakdown trying to fit into somebody else's ideology. I yield back on that. I'm gonna let that breathe. This is what you're gonna get in the 24-hour live. Nephew.
I'm in love with, and that's in love with me.
So no matter
Absolutely.
what you say, man, with your daughter, like no matter you said, just don't believe what you're seeing out there in the press.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait till you see it with your
Yeah.
own eyes.
And then even when you see it with your own eyes, you got to know it's a backstory.
Mhm.
It's a
Pushing it.
background.
They
So,
get
you know, you just
satisfied with
can't,
the
that's why you
answer. They
can't
get
judge
keep
nobody. You can't really, you
And
know,
there's a
that you
point
don't
of privacy
understand.
in somebody's life.
Absolutely.
You know, when things come out, that's why I'm
Yeah.
saying whatever you would want to address to the people who speak that way or is talking about those subjects. Let R.
Yeah,
Kelly
that's not
live his life and be private.
Yeah. Well, I don't
that's
address that though. That's the thing. You know, that why you think I'm in here for 27 years and still relevant? Because I
Mhm.
That's
don't
very true.
address dumb. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? I don't do
Absolutely.
it.
I say it, but
Yeah. Just don't do it, fellas.
hey, we was just talking hoops, man. Of course, you're a big hoops fan. You do your thing. You're always hooping, man. I used to see you out there at the Markham damn
Yeah,
field
yeah.
house doing
All
your
the
thing.
time.
What did you think of the last NBA Finals, San Antonio and the Heat? Were you a Heat fan or San Antonio fan? And what did you think of the whole game? Man?
Well, I'm a fan of all of the guys, but you know, I was going for the Spurs on this one.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You know,
Real
I was going
hoops.
for the Spurs
Real
on this one
hoops.
because I just felt like they personnel and everybody they had it together as far as the person. They won the personnel game. You know what I'm saying? They distributed the ball pretty good. You know what I'm saying? They played great defense, and their offense game was off the chain. So you know.
Now
They're talking about Carmelo Anthony
that's what
coming
I
to
was saying.
Chicago.
Chicago. Now we're trying to get Carmelo Anthony. They're saying that Tibbs has reached out to a couple of
Man.
coaches. Would you, as a Chicagoan, like to see Melo in a Chicago Bulls
I got to
uniform?
cut you off. I would love to see Melo. I would love to see Melo in a
Go
Chicago
ahead,
Bulls.
talk to him right now.
Look,
He may
Melo,
see this.
look, I'm gonna do what Mike
Go ahead,
what
get
Maddie
up
did.
there,
I'm gonna
man.
get down
Get up
on my
there,
knees,
man.
baby. I
This
would
may be the
love
one
to
to get him
have
in,
you
man.
in Chicago, my dude. Come to Chicago. We're gonna lay out the red carpet. I'm gonna take you where get some gourmet meal.
Nice.
You know, start you off with some White Castles, my dude. Yeah, we're
White
gonna keep it real around
Hey,
here,
Kale's
baby.
go, hey,
Sliders.
I know Joe Kim Noah trying to get him here. D Rose trying to get
That's
him here.
hilarious.
Man, shit. Melo gonna be on the goddamn shitter, boy. He go to the White Castle.
I like what love unconditional said, nephew. Not the last one, but the one before that. I like what you said. Um, R. Kelly will stand up anytime a woman, but he's supposed to be a monster. Common sense ain't common. America is twisted. Ah, I felt that, my darling. I felt that. That's 100. That's 100.
Yeah,
Tell you,
man.
boy, like you say years ago, nephew, in the commercial, a man is a terrible thing to waste.
Yeah. But you know, the real monster is these women.
Yep.
And why I say that is the reason why I played this clip yesterday. The real monsters are these women. And when these women understand that they have this type of capability,
I think it's substantial if you don't feel like justice is served. So I feel like one fucking day is too much. Y'all didn't prove shit. All this case showed me, and what it should have showed everybody in our community, is that your father, your brother, your nigga, your son can get put in prison and be facing time like that with no evidence. And people should be fucking terrified. I can get into some shit right now and blame you. And if enough people like me, your ass can go to prison. That's very sad. With no DNA evidence and with non-credible witnesses, you can go to prison. And they're cheering? That's insane to me.
now the women that choose to do that type of stuff go out here and make false claims on men, knowing they lying, but long as they can get a movement to follow them, they allow these men to be put in prison knowing that they're innocent.
Right.
Those are the real monsters.
Yeah. I had to step away from the screen so I didn't see the person's face, but that was powerful, nephew, what I heard. That was powerful. I never heard that clip before. I've never heard that before. I couldn't have said that no better than that. You always keep playing that when we come on the live. Wow. That's where we at, nephew. And I think they got some laws on the book now, nephew, since Mr. Cosby and Mr. Kelly case had began. I think they established something during this time about that. Because this was during the time of the pandemic and everything. I think they actually got something on the books now and it was something it was a phrase that is called that you can be dating a lady and just say you decide, no, this ain't for me, going away, and they can just accuse you. It's a term though. It's called. It was dating. Ah, it's a phrase. I think it was on the book. Dating something. I might have heard it from Prima Donna probably. It got to come to me, nephew. I can't remember how to phrase, but I think it's something on the book that relating to dating, something like that. They didn't change. In other words, the natural process of how you meet someone, y'all change information, y'all start going out on dates, something like that. You can actually use it's something in that, something like that. If anybody in the chat know what I'm referring to, help us out. But I can't recall the whole thing. I get back, nephew.
Hey, it's Front Row Phillies coming to you live from the Allstate Arena. And I wish I could say that I'm actually backstage, but I'm not. I'm next to the stage, and I am here with the one and only R.Kelly.
How
Hey,
you doing?
I am great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm very excited. I'm at home. It's on my
Yeah.
buffet tour.
Y'all missed what she said. She said, I wish I could say I was backstage.
Okay.
How you doing?
I am great. And I wish I could say that I'm actually backstage, but I'm not. I'm next to the stage, and I am here with the one and only R.Kelly. Hey,
How you doing?
I am great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm very excited. I'm at home. It's on my
Yeah.
buffet tour. Words can't explain, man, how excited I am to perform for my hometown
I
tonight.
know. I was
It's crazy.
just gonna say, doesn't
Maybe
it
more.
make a big difference coming home? Right? It feels good. It feels right.
But when I think of home, I think of a place where there's babies made to my music. That's what I think of when I come home.
I love that, and I love the serenade. I never get serenaded. Thank you. That's fantastic. Well, let's jump right in and let's talk about this amazing buffet tour. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's buffet is your 13th album,
Yeah.
13th studio album.
13 studio album.
And it hit number one on the Billboard's R&B and hip hop charts.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you, if you haven't gotten the album, you have to get it. You got to listen to it because it really is. It's such a crossover of a little bit of pop, a little bit of soul, a little bit of, even country.
Yeah.
I heard in there.
Yeah.
So how do you put your whole signature style in that?
Well, first of all, the Buffet album is something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to display my talent and show the world like I'm just not an R&B singer or singing about sexual songs. I also have the gift to sing, humanity songs, country songs, blues songs, and I just didn't have a name to it. So I decided to call it the Buffet because when you go into a buffet, you kind of can put a little bit of everything on your plate.
Right.
So musically, metaphorically, that's what I was attempting with the Buffet album. So I'm just glad it came off like it did.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought. I thought of the old country buffet when I saw it.
Yeah, exactly.
Headed over there. Well, since we're speaking about the album, you have some guest appearances on there. You have Lil Wayne's on there, Jeremiah's on there. You got, but you got one person in particular that I'm talking about, and that's your daughter.
Yeah.
Debuted. How did that all come about?
Well, Ari Ray, she's of course a great singer. She's a great talent, and I don't say that because that's my daughter, but at the same time I do, but it's the absolute truth. She's very talented in her own right, and I believe she's a genius in her own right. So, I saw her in the mall and I told her to come by the studio. I wanted her to do something for me. And when she got to the studio, I had written, I just want to be there.
Yeah.
We had been going through some things where we hadn't seen each other.
And this is him talking about the song he written for him and his daughter.
Right.
I wanted her to do something for me. And when she got to the studio, I had written, I just want to be there.
Yeah.
We had been going through some things where we hadn't seen each other like we want to see each other. And now that's being worked out just because of that song.
That's so, that's so great. Yeah. I love that. Absolutely. I really do. And that really has special meaning. And, and every time she hears it, you hear it. That's great.
Yeah.
What we got,
You see that? You see that? And how dare someone take something beautiful as that he just shared with his daughter and try to twist that? May God have mercy on your soul, whoever you are, in whatever position that you have been on this doggone wagon to take this man's life away from him. But God finna restore him. And I pray that every individual from the top to the bottom, to the side, God have mercy on your soul for what you have done. I yield back, nephew.
Dan, so let's talk about the fact that you've been doing this for maybe a couple weeks or okay, maybe 25 plus years, right?
Yeah.
You have a huge array of fans that are different ages, right? They just are young to older.
Yeah.
So how do you keep it fresh and relevant for them?
Well, first of all, it's a blessing to even be in this music this long, doing it this
Right?
long, and I never expected my music career to last this long, to be honest. And I'm just glad I've been
Wow.
able to just
Wow.
keep current,
Right.
and keep my ears close to the world and close to the streets, knowing what's out there and what I should be doing, what I should not be doing, singing wise and everything like that. So to have 3 different generations, and singing and knowing my music and even showing up to the concert, it's just a blessing, man. I'm just sucking it all up still.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
you should because it's so great. It really is.
Yeah.
And you talk to all different ages and they just love you. Love
Oh,
you.
yeah.
I mean, I love you.
Thank you. I
Great
appreciate it,
stuff.
appreciate
Great
it.
stuff. So
Yeah.
you have collaborated.
This a monster, man. It's 2016. This 2016.
With some, big name artists from Lady Gaga to Michael Jackson, Celine Dion. Is there anyone out there that you want to collaborate with in the future that you could think of?
Well, I'm at my best when I'm on it. I get the call and they'll send me the track, or and if the track is nice and it feels good to me, I'm jumping on it. But it makes me feel good to be wanted. So when people call on me,
right,
I'm pretty much like the 5 man. I slide down the pole and I go take the 5 out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how I am. I just love to be wanted, and when I know I'm wanted,
and it feels good, and you have that connection,
absolutely.
Right?
Yeah,
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there anything that really inspires you to write the music that you write?
My fans inspire me, and as long as they're screaming my name, as long as they're showing up for the concerts and buying my records and everything, I'm gonna be forever doing this music.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's fantastic.
My fans are the only ones gonna retire me.
Now they're gonna say the fans is a part of the Rico.
I wouldn't be surprised.
His fans is a part of the Rico organization. Yeah, they supporting them in helping them.
Yeah. They might have got some people with that bought a ticket. I think they even said that if you even bought a ticket to the concert, some just evil, just demonic stuff, nephew, just ridiculous crap. And the sad thing about it, chat family, you have grown human beings that believe that crap and won't even look at common sense. That just blows my mind. I can't imagine how they navigate the rest of their life. I don't even get that at all.
Common sense ain't so common, man.
But when they knock on their door, nephew, chat family, when it comes to their proximity or their person, then all of a sudden they want that same grace and understand their prayer. Keep that same energy though.
What Red Fox said on Harlem Nights, bad news will beat you home.
Okay. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, good. That's a good thing to know.
Yeah.
So, speaking of fans, is there something that you could tell us that they could look forward to on this tour that's different than any of the other tours that you've done?
Well, I tell you, and I'm gonna be honest, I put so much. I usually spend like 2 months on a tour, but I spent like 6 months trying to put this tour together.
Really?
Yeah, because it's a big production. It's a lot of stuff going on. Can't tell you everything, but I can only tell you that
he spent 6 months trying to put a tour together.
This is in
2016 now.
Okay, I thought it was 2015, but okay.
Yeah, this is in 2016. This interview.
Okay.
Who was
Wow.
around? Who was around? Who came around this time? Jane Doe.
Yeah, yeah. Pimp low them, pimp low them.
Pimp Low now. Now he
Pimp
spent 6 months putting this tour together.
Yeah,
He spent 6 months putting it together.
which
Then
is the
how
longest.
long did the tour last?
Now that I don't know. I need to ask J Rock that. I don't know that. Will help me out, nephew.
This
I see the point
expect
you
the
making though.
unexpected.
Right. Wow. Well, I can't wait for tonight's show. I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too.
That
Me too.
is. So I have one last question,
Mm.
and it's my signature question, and it's
Okay.
really a lot of fun.
Okay.
Everybody likes this. Okay. So if you were a groupie for any artist, any band, in any genre, and they could be dead or alive, who would it be for?
Michael Jackson.
You would be?
Yeah. I think I am a groupie.
You
Michael
are?
Jackson. Always have been.
Really?
And always will. Yeah.
What's up,
Absolutely.
Red Red?
Michael's the one who inspired me to do what I do. And, you know, like, as he's done the world.
Right.
You know, so
right.
you know, that would be my choice there.
That would be your
Yeah,
choice.
yeah.
Oh, I love that. Do you want to know who mine is?
Oh.
I switch it up all the time.
Oh, yeah,
Everybody
you
says
switch-
that.
you
Well,
switch
it's
up.
definitely you
Oh,
for
thank you.
sure.
I
But now I
appreciate
don't
it.
have to be a groupie because I'm hanging out with you.
Well, today
So
it
then
can be
it's
me.
okay.
But you see how these women are so touchy
Yeah.
feely with this man.
Yeah.
He's
But
supposed to be the aggressor, though.
Right. See, we can't do that because it'd have been taken all type of ways, and I wouldn't even want to do that unless you my lady. You know what I mean? That's
Mhm.
just my way I was raised. So that's that's just that. It's yeah. The double standard, nephew, is a double standard, and it shouldn't be, and it just shouldn't be. We don't need that double standard in our society at all. We don't need it.
Yep,
Yeah.
Renee. Yep, Ashley.
Yeah, today it's you. Okay, tomorrow you never know.
Never know.
No. Well, one of them is Usher.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Great artist. Great
Yeah,
artist.
great
Yeah.
artist. And
And I'm finna show y'all. I want y'all to listen to this. And this is what separates R. Kelly from the rest of these motherfuckers. And I'm gonna say the word motherfucker because the word motherfucker is like a what they say is like a noun.
Shout out to Bernie Mac.
It can be used for a person, place, or thing. Y'all see that motherfucker Usher? Kel gave him his motherfucking flowers.
Right.
And this motherfucker want to run around talking about he the motherfucking king of R&B. Are you
Ah.
motherfucking serious?
He didn't mention that in that confession.
Oh shit!
Uh,
Come on, man. Let me let y'all hear, man. This is how real R. Kelly is, though, as a person, man.
right.
He could have downplayed the shit out of that when the lady said Usher name.
Right.
But let's listen to Kel being who he is.
no. Well, one of them is Usher.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Great artist. Great artist.
Great
Yeah.
artist. And then the other one, I go a little country, and that's Luke Bryan.
Luke Bryan. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Luke Bryan will be here soon, right?
Yeah, he's going to be here in August.
In August, okay,
over
yeah.
at Wrigley.
Okay. I get that.
Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah.
I could have said Usher, but you know he's younger than me,
Yeah.
so I can't be a groupie of
Just
Usher.
by a day or two. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, we are so excited for tonight's show, and
Usher's a great artist. He said, well, Usher younger than me. I can't be a groupie to him, but big ups to Usher.
Right. Yeah. It's enough room for everybody to eat, nephew.
Same girl. And then you know how they do that song? It say same girl, him and R. Kelly, Usher and R. Kelly. And then you know the OJs had that song, smiling in your face. Thank you what the OJ, correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? backstabbers. Whoever sang that, who sang that song? Anybody in the chat who sang that song? They smiling in my face.
Right.
All the time. They won't take my place. Backstabbers.
Right. Yes, sir. That's a classic. That's a classic. Give us some game in that song.
Usher out here smiling in Kel's face. Whole time he want to be him.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what are you saying? 5 heartbeat. How does it feel to be me?
Man.
Man.
Ain't nobody come here to see you, Usher.
Hey, I was at work and I couldn't jump on, but I was trying to listen to the live the other day, and I was going to call you to ask you, did you have to be rushed to the hospital because you was laughing so hard? I say, you was laughing so hard, nephew. You can't even get your words together. I say, man, nephew, it's cracking up. But we have so much going on. I wasn't able, unfortunately, to get on. So I wasn't able to even do the replay. I wasn't even ready to do the replay. We have so much going on.
All right, J-Rock said the OJ. Yeah, that's who.
Right.
Smiling in his face all the time. He want to take Kel's place. Backstabber. Backstabber. He wanted to be Kel so much he even wanted to hurt people. Oh, awesome. Sorry.
Oh, man.
He wanted the allegations that Kel's had. He wanted everything.
Man, I tell you, man.
Usher say, can I get all of that? Can I get your persona? Can I get your style? Can I get your DNA? Can I get your women? Can I get your medical history? Come on, man. Usher, the man ain't even got the package, man.
Right. Well, you want to take all that trouble to come with that challenges.
Most definitely, man. And shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the best goddamn chat on the YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? We over here locked in on the YouTube streets. We over here racketeering in this chat. You know what I'm saying? We're a chat organization. We're an organized chat. Hey, we're an organized chat with the intent to dissect the lies.
Right.
Provoke, what up with it, man?
Hey, what's going on, my guy? How you feeling today, brother?
Man, you came over here with this Rico chat over here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Rico, man.
It's an organized chat over here, man. You might want to be careful.
Yeah, the big Vat Mafia in this motherfucker. Shit, yeah. I stay in trouble, so it's all good.
Man, I was waiting on you to come on last night.
Oh man, I had some bullshit going on, man, trying to get my little life together over here.
Okay. I sure was looking. What up, Provoke? What up, Prophet?
What's going on, Muse? How you feeling, baby boy?
What up, Vanessa? Thanks for coming in.
Relaxing on
Make sure y'all hit that like button.
Huh?
Just relaxing on the off day, man.
Do a drop right quick. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all hitting that share button. If you haven't already subbed to the channel, please make sure you do so. All the moderators that are mods on my channel, and if you're a mod on Provoke Thoughts or Sir Miguel, make sure y'all go out and get Provoke Thoughts. He on the road to 500. He at 350 right now. So we need y'all, if y'all haven't already done so, man, somebody, Love Unconditional, Darlene, somebody, please go get Provoke Thoughts link, drop it in the chat for us. And if you haven't subbed to his channel, man, make sure y'all do so. Hey. Let's help this brother unlock this community wall and do some great things over there on his platform.
Absolutely, man. You know, like I said, I've been slow bopping through it, man, and everything all good. I'm enjoying what I'm doing, you know, bringing the information the way that it should be brought, you know, debunking the lies, man, not just about R. Kelly, but about everybody, man, because they out here lying to us, bro.
Right, Renee.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, DV? How you feeling, man? Shit. You know, and I love what I do, man. I actually get up for this shit now, man. You know, I used to fall asleep in lives, my dude, but now, You know what I'm saying? I got, everything going the way it's supposed to, man. And we, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I've been a part of it. But if this a Rico, I've been a part of it. I mean, shit. Just like if I feel like if they R.Kelly with a Rico, I bought all the CDs. Damn, I contributed to the bullshit. Why ain't I sitting in the damn clinker? What the fuck?
Right. Derek, put your link in the chat for your email in the chat for Ready Red. Yeah, she sent me a documentation too. Man. Okay. But I'm talking about, man, when I say, man, shout out to the supporters. And at this point, like I told y'all, we're gonna go to the part where I said I wanted to do with you guys. And I'm gonna try to read some comments, man, in honor of my chat family, man, that be commenting on the videos. Once the live has ended, boy, they be on there. They don't be playing.
And why is my shit not going in the comments? It said my shit failed. Let me try that again.
So we go here. Let's go here. We go here. Man. Oh, I'm gonna just do some shout outs, man. That's what Tabitha Wright. Shout out to Tabitha Wright. She said, Kim don't want no problems. That's on the video with Dr. Umar. We talked about Jennifer Bun Jean and Kim Fox. We got that's a user. They don't have a name on there. Tasha K had a criminal record. She is a criminal and make a deal in 2019. They on Tasha K ass. I can't stand Tasha K, man. I promise, bro. That one person right there, bro, I can't stand. Backstabbers. Okay, so we're gonna go to this video, man. Somebody asked in the video, so why is R. Kelly in jail? Injustice been going on for years. Free that man. That's Lisa Caldwell. Mildred Harris said R. Kelly was getting too big and they could not stand it, so they had to get rid of him and shut him up. How sad. Shout out to Mildred, man. Lisa Caldwell said, but we are waking up. Most definitely. We woke. I mean, we woke. We woke. Somebody say she need to be locked up talking about Kim Fox funk ass. Hold on, who just said that? Lisa Caldwell, that's Sydney Warren say she need to be locked up. T. Thomas said, you are so on, brother. I guess that's probably what he meant to say. I've always been saying that, and so sad is our own people get with them and go against our own. Most definitely, man. That is sad. That's most definitely sad, man. When your own community come together to bring another person down. And I'm telling y'all, I got a video also. Derek, for right now, for just a moment, man, if y'all want to talk, Derek on mute. But Uncle, if you got something in the chat you want to address, what's up? All right, what's going on, man? Like I said, man, if y'all haven't already done so, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that share button. And if you haven't already done so, sub to the channel. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can do so. And you see this little tinker at the bottom of the screen. You see the cash out, Big Val Opinion. Or you can also use the super chat or the super thanks at the bottom of the comment box. If you have any information that you would like to share with me, make sure you send it to me directly at bigvalopinion88@gmail.com. What up with it, man? Do your thing right quick, while just if you want to address some comments or whatever.
Yeah, I'm looking in the chat now. Anybody want to ask Uncle a question? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Anybody
see,
want
listen,
what?
I got on Chance ass yesterday. Hold on, I got on Chance the Rapper. I told you, and J Rock say that karma train coming.
Yeah. I'm gonna touch it, but I didn't know how to touch that. Yeah, man. Yep, it's coming, boy. It's coming. It's picking up a lot of them.
MLB coming around the mountain when it comes. It'll be coming around the mountain when it comes. It'll be coming around the mountain. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the power that you have when people
I
come.
apologize if I answered the phone. Let me see.
When people come together, man, and we can't come together as a culture, bro, because we be too worried about the wrong shit. But I liked this video. It was a powerful video to me. Somebody, there you go, Love Unconditional said something about Barry Hankerson.
Come around, you know what I'm saying? They would go around recruiting. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Barry Hankerson and Demetrius, then they added Jim.
Yeah.
They added Jim, aka Mr. Cold Turkey.
Right.
He like, and don't Jim Derrick got to remind y'all of that fat motherfucker, Jared from Subway, who ended up going to jail.
Wow. I forgot all about that guy, man. What his situation with him, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I forgot all about that. Yeah.
Don't Jim Derrick got to remind y'all of Jared from Subway, and he ended up going to jail. Lost all that goddamn weight fucking with them kids.
Yeah. Wow. Whose father is a politician? Whose father is a politician? You talking about Jim Derrick Greasy?
I don't know.
Yeah, they ain't gonna cancel Pornhub. It's too much money.
Man, but they say, that the R. Kelly famous sex tape was on Pornhub.
Right.
So
and
you gotta have authorizations.
That's
you gotta
right.
have consents.
Yeah.
You gotta have proof.
Yes.
Identification in order to upload any content to their website.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
That tape was uploaded to Pornhub. Why ain't the Landfall family go out to Pornhub?
Right.
They still can't answer us this. They say these young ladies' medical records was being given directly to Mr. Kelly, directly to P. Diddy. Why aren't any of these ladies suing the hospitals or the doctor's offices?
Right. Yep.
You gotta make shit make sense. You got a person, yesterday you wouldn't hear, but you got a woman like Cassie said that P. Diddy stumped her in her face.
Right.
A man stumped you in your face.
Right.
You won't got no structural damage.
Right.
No police report, no nothing.
No medical, nothing. Yeah.
Hold on. But that wasn't the crazy part. You got Cassie said she went and got an MRI in the doctor's office. The hospital sent the medical records to Mr. P. Diddy himself. So you mean to tell me that P. Diddy is so goddamn smart, he can read an MRI result? So you mean to tell me Diddy had been to medical school He can read an MRI report. You can take a picture. When you go get an x-ray, they have to have x-ray specialists to read your x-rays. The doctor can't even read that shit. They got to go to the person who did the x-ray and get an explanation of what they're looking at.
Right.
Then they come back and tell you. So you mean to tell me that you ain't got an MRI and the doctor gave the goddamn results to P. Diddy so he can tell you what's wrong with you?
No.
Man. But this is what they want us to believe. But I want to play something right quick. Y'all. And this is what I say. When this is the type of power we as people have if we could come together. I want y'all to see this. Now I know a lot of people looking like, what is it?
Yeah, I saw that.
This is a blind child at a basketball game.
Right.
Where everybody in the gym had to get quiet.
Right.
So that the blind girl could listen to the taps.
Right.
That the lady was tapping on the back of the basketball rim.
Right.
And the blind girl was able to hear the tap and follow the tap in order to orchestrate a shot.
Right. Yep.
That went in.
Yep. Well said. Yep.
But if that crowd doesn't become quiet, that young lady would never make that shot.
Ooh, you preaching, Bishop.
If that crowd doesn't quiet down, that young lady would have never made that shot. But the power of understanding, the goal that they was trying to achieve in that moment required for everybody in this stand to be quiet. Why this
I don't know about nobody in the chat, but I just been fed. I was just fed by nephew. I was just fed. I don't know if nobody else caught that, but I was just fed. I'm good for the rest of the day. You lay that thing out, nephew.
That we possess as people. If we can come together, we can make the impossible possible.
That's right. We can turn this world upside down. John Henry Clark said that. Yep. Yep. You got to kill the noise in your life. You got to kill the chaos and the noise in your life to be able to see what's really going on. That's how you got to always move. You got to kill the noise. Because you're going to be walking into a freight zone.
Provoke, when I saw that video, the first thing I thought about, man, wow.
Yeah.
How powerful was that? I mean, I'm going to play it again. Because this blind child is shooting the ball to the rhythm of the taps on the back of the goal.
Yeah. Yeah. On the back of the backboard. Yep.
When they say one band, one sound.
That's right. That right there. That's
what it's about.
Yeah. That's why a lot of these people can't use their common sense and comprehend, nephew, because they got a lot of noise in their ear and in their life and in their soul. Their soul is too loud.
Man, I seen a video on Instagram of this young girl. She's blind. and this young girl ride a bicycle, man. But her
Oh,
parents work with her so much. She ride this bicycle, man, in this field like she has no fear.
mm,
This young lady is blind. You know
wow.
how terrified somebody you can't see where you going. But the confidence that her parents instilled in her, this young girl ride a bike, man. She cooks, she do everything like a regular person.
Wow.
But when I saw that video right there today, the first thing I thought about was this is the power that we as people possess if
Yep.
we all
Yep.
come together on one accord.
Yep.
It ain't about a big me. It ain't about a little you. It's about the end goal.
Right.
And if the end goal is for all of us to be standing in one line, united together, because united we stand, divided we fall.
We fall.
Any gap in our defense, any crease in our defense, any weakness in our defense, it means we're gonna lose.
Yep. Yep.
But if all of us are strong, I'll take this goddamn chat right here against any chat on YouTube stream. I don't give a damn if they got 100,000 followers. I don't care if they got 1 million.
Yeah.
I know this 100 that I got right now solid.
Yeah.
I know this 100 right here solid. You might got 1 million followers, but you probably ain't got nothing about 50 solid people over there.
Yeah.
Because see, when you see numbers, that's what a fake meet. When you see hundreds of thousands and millions, that's where all the fake people meet.
Yeah. They camouflage.
They all blend in.
Yeah.
So God got to come and strain that shit out. Like you pouring it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know, I'm from the South. When we do the jump pot, we boil that shit in the pot. But when it's done, we pour it all out on the table.
Right. Right. Right.
Sometimes we got to strain the bullshit out, man.
Right.
You know
right. Right.
I only want to eat what's good.
Come on, nephew. You better stop it. I feel something pushing me. I feel my heifer now. You better stop it,
man,
nephew.
Look, I only want to eat the good shit. When I tell you something, man, listen to Dick Gregory, I learned the importance of breastfeeding, how the woman body works. The woman's body works like a goddamn machine.
Right.
But they trying to make computers to replace women.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I listen to Dick Gregory say, well, the woman nature is to breastfeed a kid, and when she breastfeeding this baby on one side, all the bad nutrients leak from the other side. I say, what the hell?
Right. Right.
So the baby only intake what's good for it.
Right. Woo. Now those some life lessons. Chat family, this is good. This is good. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Subscribe.
So sometimes we got to be the ones who do the separate ourselves from the bad shit and the good shit.
Yeah.
We got to turn our sense of awareness up. We have to turn our sense of discernment up. Because if you don't, you will allow yourself to be in the proximity of people who don't think like you, who don't act like you, who don't move like you. And if you don't watch your back, they will take you out.
Yep. You gotta kill that noise. Yep. Remember, I always say, nephew, gotta have a heightened sense of awareness. You got to develop a heightened sense of awareness. You got to.
Imagine, spiritually as Mr. Kelly was, but he was just as much discernment he was just as forgiving.
Right. But the thing with that,
Robert, here's what I need for you to do. Get rid of these clowns and get yourself a whole nother crew.
That's it. That right there. I yield back. Yep, that's it. That's it. That's right there. I'm not even gonna touch it. That's it. That's it. That don't mean you got to forget somebody and have them still in your proximity. That don't mean that. And I think we must sometimes as human beings, we miss that. We think because we're forgiving and we working that thing through and all that we got to have them back. No, if their mindset and belief system has not changed and it's evidence in their behavior, then I cannot longer fellowship with them. Even though they might be your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your cousin, your nephew, your whoever. Remember what I always say about pride. If a person's mind is not right, their heart is not right, woo, you better watch out because they gonna tell them what they'll do. Especially when they in survival mode. Just like chapter 7. Everybody is to come up in the lick.
That's it. And I know, don't none of us, nobody in this chat want to be an accessory to the fact or an accessory after the fact.
You better say that.
So
say that.
depending on who you deal with, in the way that these people move, you can find yourself in a situation where you can be the accessory to the fact or an accessory after the fact.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure the people that's around you and the people that's moving with you is pulling in your direction and not against you.
Man,
I told
Virginia,
y'all before,
you
got a lot of motherfuckers out here. If you drop $20 in your car, they'll get in and pick it up and help you look for
it. Woo, man, you just hit me up my gut. Wow.
Those are the type of people, when we talk about Mr. Kelly, these are the type of people that was around him. Damn, I dropped my wallet. You seen it? No, I ain't seen it. Whole time they sitting there and pass it off to another person. Man,
hey, didn't we hear that? Didn't we hear that about? Didn't we hear that about one of those Jane Doe? Didn't we hear that about her?
Yeah.
And then you get out there and look for him, and he'll help you look for. Woo! Did we hear that?
That's what the mama told.
Yeah.
Jane Doe number 4, 5, whatever the fuck she was.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
So when we talk about the dangers of society, it's very dangerous, but you gotta keep your eyes open. You gotta keep your head on a swivel. You can't allow yourself to be hypnotized by how shit look, by how it sound, by how it smell. You need to know the details of what it is. Because there's a lot of shit that's out here that look good that ain't good. There's a lot of shit out here that smell good that really stink.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Remember what OG Bobby Johnson said in the library when he was sitting there with Ali, and he was reading those poems in the book, and one of them was to the effect saying that you can lock my hands in chains and my feet in shackles, but you cannot enslave my thinking, for it is free like a cool summer breeze. You know, my thinking is mine. I choose.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's it.
Ali told him, yeah, that's a little poem on attitude. You know what I mean?
You know what Kel's thing was, I believe, provoking? They thought that this man was way dumber than he portrayed to be.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't believe that this man was smart as he was.
Mm-hmm.
He may not have been quick, but the fastest runner don't always win the race.
The one that endured to the end. The word. Yes, sir.
You see?
Yes,
see, they thought they had ran off and left R.Kelly behind.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we done got away with this nigga whole career.
Yep.
Just to realize you was running right to where you were supposed to be at. You see how God worked?
Yes, sir.
You may not see the end in front of you, but guess what? The finish line is where it's supposed to be.
That's right. That's right.
I'm telling y'all, man. I feel good today. I felt good today. I feel good every day. When I come over here and I get on here, man, I get in these comments, I get in these chats, man. You people make me feel so much better. and so much stronger and so much willing to keep on coming on here each and every day, giving y'all some positivity, some energy, speaking life into y'all, also speaking life into myself, because I struggle too.
Yes, sir. Me as well, nephew.
I give a lot of advice that I don't even take for myself sometimes.
Yeah.
And not saying that I don't understand it, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to take the advice that you give. I try to save y'all while I'm sitting here killing myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
You look at Mr. Kelly, all of these women come from abandoned situations, trauma
And that's a real
situations.
thing. And that's a real thing, nephew. That's a real thing. And it's unfortunate. I heard I don't know the lady's name, but it was on that channel. It's on YouTube called Hustlers, uh, Hustlers in the Hood or something like that. And you have various people from different genres of the industry, whatever they thing is, and they just give a short, it's a 30-second clip or something like that, or some powerful bullet points, impactful for your life. You know what I mean? And one lady was on there, and I caught her, and she said she was referring to like someone else or whatever. She said, "No, you don't want help. You just want the attention that help brings." I said, "Wow." You know what I mean? Remind me of the movie Jason Lyric when they was at the lake and at the pond. She said,
We
"You
need 4
keep
more
trying to
lives to 100. Go ahead.
you keep trying to save a brother who don't want to be saved. Who made that song? Don't save her. She don't want to be saved." You got some people that move around in life, they want to draw a 401k and a retirement plan on just being a victim for the rest of their life. There's people who do not want to be healed, nephew. I've come to that conclusion and understand that. You got to be careful when you're ready to help, because some people don't want help. They want to keep getting the attention that helps bring them. Some people want to bathe and stay in hurt and pain and resentment.
Because
It's a
it's
sad thing.
easy. They
Yeah,
want to stay in positions like that because it's comfortable, it's content.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
become, you say, when they say women are in abusive relationships and they adapt to that abuse and they don't
Right,
want to leave because they feel like this is what
right,
it's supposed to be.
right, right.
And that's not true.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Love ain't supposed to hurt.
That's right. Real love. That's right. Right. They did experiment on Chat Family. I forgot when it was done. They did experiment. They took a frog and put him in some boiling water, and he got uncomfortable for a minute. The frog got uncomfortable for a minute, then he adjusted. So they just turned it up the heat up a little bit more. He followed around a little bit, got uncomfortable, and then he adjusted. And they just kept on doing that little by little, gradual by gradual, and they kept on doing it until they boiled him. You know what I mean? That's how people make their moves in relationships and in life. Until I'll say it like this: no action is taken with anyone until some unreasonable circumstances presents itself to them. So, in other words, nothing changes. If nothing changes, I yield back.
And I say that to say this. If I can say anything about Mr. Kelly from what I observe, and it's just my position,
Hmm.
and I'm going to always support this brother. But I
Hmm.
believe that this brother got content with the situations around him. And maybe he feared that if he did remove these people, that this type of situation would come about. So he probably, I think about it so much because it's one of those situations. They say you damn if you do, you damn if you don't. I don't want to get rid of y'all because I'm afraid y'all might go out here and put allegations against me. But then keeping y'all around, y'all bringing the people into my life. Now y'all going against me anyway.
Hmm.
So which way would you rather have it? If God gave me the option to remove people from around me without them taking me out, then guess what? You gotta go. If it's ever a situation where I gotta choose me, that's it.
Huh. Hmm.
That's it. But at the end of the day, Mr. Kelly gonna always be repaid, and God gonna forever have his back, and God gonna forever be on his side because he never wavered.
Yeah.
Despite
Regina, that's a powerful statement. I'm sorry, nephew. Regina, that's a powerful statement. The last one, nephew. That hit it right there. I concur. 1000%. Yeah. Yeah, that's the harsh reality. Yeah. That's powerful, Regina. That's powerful. Yeah.
woo! Shout out to
Yeah.
everybody, man. Shout out.
That was
Hold on.
powerful.
I'm finna get it up there. Shout out. We just hit 100 likes. We just hit 100 likes. We just hit 100 likes, man. So let's do something like this. We just hit 100
You
likes.
shot me in the heart.
Shout out to the chat, y'all.
And I've been dying since we've been apart. Oh, shooter.
Oh.
I don't think I'm gonna make it. See, I'm just as good as dead. Whoa, bullseye. Girl, you shot me down to my knees, yeah. Since you took your love from me, and I'm holding on to the hopes that you will return. Although I feel I've lost you forever, I will believe that you still love me. Girl, say you do, say you do, say you do. Say you still love me, shooter.
Well, y'all shot them likes up today, boy. Y'all shot them likes up. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Y'all shot them lights up today. I fuck with y'all the long way today. And if y'all like to donate to the channel, you can do so at Big Val Opinion on Cash App. It's Friday. Your boy ain't got no job. He ain't got shit to do. Boy, look here. Man, look, y'all. I think we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it with
Okay, the vote going live tonight at 9 p.m. Okay, cool.
we're gonna end it right here. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna end it right here, but this is something from Chaos right here, man. Let's take a look at this. We're gonna end it with Chaos and his interview when he talked about Miss Lena McGlynn. And like I say, man, I just wanted this live to speak life into Chaos and let us listen to Chaos and feel, Chaos, give him that voice back. You know what I'm saying? And I can allow Chaos to have a voice on this platform because if it wasn't for Chaos, I don't think I would be here on this platform.
Right.
You know, so
yes, sir.
You know,
yes, sir.
I can never repay Chaos enough. You know, but if I can do anything, I'm gonna always share out positivity in his name.
Signal him out to be the next Stevie Wonder. I just looked at it, and I saw a light inside of it, a glow, a gift, an in a spirit.
His soul, man.
I taught him how to play piano, worked with his singing, taught him how to write, and made him participate in producing or writing a musical every year. And also taught him how to sing, you know, in the operatic spirit.
Boy, you better sing, boy. Woo, nephew, you just
Kelly,
man.
don't do it.
Woo.
Kelly, don't you do that.
Huh.
Kelly, don't you do that.
Nephew, I'm not comparing this other artist who's deceased. I'm not comparing, but I think it'll make my point. And those who are that that listen to music back in the day, going up all of that, you understand. They said when David Ruffin was singing, it's like he was crying from his soul.
Mm-hmm.
You get that, nephew?
I'm with you.
It woo man. When they heard Donny Hathaway sing a song, man, it done something to your inner. You rarely see that today in today's music artists today. And those who have that, that's been impressed by it, these doggone labels and this I yield back. You picking up what I'm laying down. What we got next, nephew? What we got next?
All right, man. This right here is gonna be a touchy one. It's
Okay.
gonna be a touchy one, but this right here is gonna be how we gonna close this live out today.
Okay.
Shout out to Kales, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my goddamn Big Muse, not the little one. Shout out to my boy, my uncle, Provoked Thoughts, Big
Yes,
Provoked
sir.
Thoughts.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? And shout out to Big Vibe Opinion, not the little one. And when I tell y'all, man, when y'all in this chat, it makes this shit a lot more easier to do. Because if y'all wasn't here, I'd probably be talking to myself. And y'all be like, what the hell going on with Big Vibe? Y'all gonna think I've been hooked up with Dimitri, goddamn me.
Watch it.
Boy, you got to put a quit playing.
We gonna be writing chapter 8, goddamn.
I swear to God. Yeah, I want y'all to come on over tonight, man. Bring your drinks. You know what I'm saying? just bring yourself. Let's have some fun, man. For real.
Man, I'm trying to get me a drink, but I hope my chat family feel nice enough today to help your boy get it. I don't drink nothing strong.
Yeah, man. Go ahead and hit that cash out for Big Vibe, man, and get him a little drinky drink. Let him go get some Moscow mules or something.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I need. Little Cayman Jack, man. You know, I don't drink too strong. Little Cayman Jack, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hit him with a
we should do that right there. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel good tonight. I want to turn up tonight. We're going to go over on Provoked Thoughts and cut the fuck up. Because y'all know that
I'll be over there, Derek. I'll be over there. I was waiting for you last night, man. I was sitting there listening to my music, listening to TV.
Well, you know
what? I was like, man, he ain't came on yet. What's going on?
You know what? The thing of it is, man, I just have to, kind of spread it out a little bit. Like I said, working on some life situations, life changes that's happening. Some good, some uncomfortable. But
hey, it's all good though. It's all good in the end.
And I know God got me. And you know what I'm saying? Look, everybody that's over here right now with Big Vibe, man, you come over here, you come over there, you're gonna get a lot more. You might hear something you might not want to hear, but come on over, man. Get me to 500, man.
Man, let's get there to 500. And I'm gonna tell you something, brother. I'm gonna call you my Uncle Derek. Because I'm the little
homie in this thing.
I'm the little G and y'all the OG. So from a little G to the OG, if I ain't never said nothing to you that was provoked thoughtful, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Leave leave every end of the day at the end of the day. When you wake up tomorrow, nothing
Ooh,
from yesterday should be involved.
ooh, nephew.
If
Ooh,
I
me.
ain't never told, no matter what, when you going through stuff,
Say that again. Say that again.
it's very important that you dump the load at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Mm, mm.
It's
Yeah.
very important that you dump the load at the end of the day.
And you know
Even
what's
if you don't dump everything, dump something, because guess what? If you don't, if you go out the house with a full load tomorrow, what can you pile on?
That's right. That's right. Let today's own trouble be sufficient for today, the word says.
Amen.
absolutely.
I ain't never said nothing else to you that would provoke thought.
Ooh, see,
That's what I'm gonna give you, brother.
the
And it's
end
a
of
struggle.
the
I
day,
know, and
every
you
day.
know, we know, all of us know. Y'all know my story. I know y'all story. We talk like men. We don't hide shit from each other.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So my struggle, my struggle is my struggle. But guess what? My struggle is a lesson for us.
Yes. That's what it's all about, nephew, at the end of the day. That is it. That's the key. That's it. That's the word. That seals it right there. So you must go through. I said on the other 24-hour live, you must go through what you got to go through because someone on the sideline of life needs it the way you articulate it, where another person won't reach them. And you may be the only Christ that they see.
Mm. Is that how you feel?
Mm. Phenomenal laugh, nephew. Proud of you, nephew. Proud of you, nephew.
Oh, I'm
Phenomenal,
coming around.
phenomenal laugh.
I'm coming around. See, I don't always have to see. God say, he puts you in a seat that's fit for a king. And you don't always have to be a king. You just have to be a king when it's time for you to be a king. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and that's it.
And you know what?
Mm.
You being
I don't come on here every day. I'm not telling I don't demand people to get here. I don't demand people to support me. But I just want you to understand, if I'm saying something that resonates with your heart, this is where you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Let your heart lead you to Big Vi. Not your mind, not the shit that people saying out there. Oh, Big Vi want to be like Dr. Umar. Big Vi want to be like Andrew White. No, Big Vi is Big Vi in his own opinion.
That's it. That's it. Mm. Mm. Yeah.
Let's get this thing started with
You know,
Kels, man.
I want to say one thing, man. You know,
Go ahead.
If it wasn't, for you, you know what I'm saying, just putting the foot in my back a little bit, man, and pushing me out there, man, I wouldn't even have the subscribers that I got, bro. I wouldn't have a platform in the format that I have and being consistent with bringing the facts, man. So on that, I appreciate it because, I wouldn't have never thought about doing this. I was cool with where I was at, but now I'm cool with where I'm at.
Oh yeah, but I told you, I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. I know Sir Miguel can do it. But the way that you're doing, Sir Miguel, he's going through his process the way he's going through it. But whenever Sir Miguel is ready to take off, guess who's gonna be the number one cheerleader over there? Big
Man, I'm over there too.
Sir Miguel, go, Sir Miguel, Sir Miguel, go.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
that's what it's about, man. And if we all, each one reach one. That's what it's about.
That's it, nephew. There you go. Bingo.
I knew one thing about this shit there. I said, man, Big Vi, your channel growing, man. You over here, damn, you almost at 500,000 views on YouTube. Man, you gotta do something. I gotta get some more people out here, man, because if something else was to happen to Big Vi, his channel, I need my people to know that they can go over here.
Right.
And when I say united we stand, singly we gonna fall. A single me is never gonna be powerful as a unit of us.
Like Tupac said in the interview in prison, it's enough. Paraphrasing, it's enough for everybody to eat, brother Provoke. It's enough for everybody to eat. It's enough for everybody to eat. It's like Kel said, it's the buffet. It's the buffet. You might not like chicken. You might want some salmon, like me. You might want some, you know what I mean? You might, you know, you can go on each platform and you're gonna get everything you need for your soul. You know what I mean?
Shout out
And I
to Shout out
that's
Darlene for the donation. Shout out to D-Map Zooms for the donation, man. I'm greatly, forever grateful for the donation. I tell y'all, man, y'all just don't understand, man. I don't put my pain out in
right.
the public, but I'm telling y'all, I deal with it in private. But
Yes,
one
sir.
thing I do look forward to every day is waking up, being being a responsible man, being a father, being a
Yes,
friend, being a
yes, sir.
mentor, being a hero. Whatever
Yes,
people see me as in their eyes, I
right,
hold that with the greatest respect and appreciation and admiration because I never want to let nobody down. When y'all don't see me on here, trust me, I'm thinking about what can I do. I'm
right,
not one on here just chasing views and chasing likes and shit. If I don't feel like the message I have is good enough for me to present to the YouTube platform, I'm not
right,
going to come on here just to
right,
come on here and waste y'all time.
right, right.
In that order.
It's
But when
sacred. It's
I know, like Kel say, I'm good when I'm needed.
yeah, yeah.
So when
That
I
my
got a message that I feel in my heart that I can give to you all, and that's gonna be fulfilling to y'all, you know, y'all ain't finna come to no goddamn steak restaurant and order no chicken.
right, right,
Better believe
right,
that, man.
right,
So when y'all come over here, we talk this roof Chris type shit over here. You know
right.
what I'm saying? It's top tier. This ain't no Applebee's, baby.
Uh, uh, and ain't nothing wrong with Applebee's. We just want to make that clear.
But this ain't no 2 for 2 can die for 25.
There you go. There you go.
And leave a tip when we out of here.
There you go. Know your worth and know your value. Know your worth and know your value.
We at Rue Chris. You got valet standing at the door when y'all coming here. Goddamn me, Provoked Thoughts, J Rock, Sir Miguel, Lex, goddamn, my brother Dean, free Dean until we see Dean Bella
Yeah,
again. You know,
Bella.
forgot about your Dean. You know what I'm saying?
Progress 2 times.
Progress 2 times. You know what I'm saying? This over here, this shit top shelf, man.
Right. And
This top shelf.
everybody got much love and respect for one another, man. And that's
Oh,
good.
definitely.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
not afraid if I wake up tomorrow and see Derek got goddamn 5,000 subscribers. Boy, I would probably drive over to Indiana. Man, what the fuck you did, man? Because I know
Yeah.
Derek gonna tell little people, go subscribe to my boy Big Vi.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Man,
sir.
look, I take a seat back any day.
Right.
Because our message, we all have the same end goal in the delivery of our message. No matter
Right.
how different our message may sound, we still have the same end goal. Y'all, any one of y'all in y'all chat can pull out y'all phone right now and say, take me to New York on y'all GPS. Y'all gonna all see different ways to get there. But at the end of the day, New York is the end goal.
Right. Yeah.
No matter if I get there in 7 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 20 hours, guess what? The end destination is the end destination.
Yep. 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 Yep.
So we're going to take a look at Mr. Kelly as he talk about Miss Lena McLean, man. And shout out to this interviewer because there was a great interview with him. And we watched this before. We're going to take a look at it again and
Okay.
and let it play.
All right.
Let's get it.
In the first day of school, I met Lena McLean.
Wow.
And I didn't ask for a music class. I didn't know what classes I would get. I just went to the next level, went to school.
Right.
And but my first class was 126 in Kenwood Academy. Music class. Made me sing a song in front of the class.
That very first day?
Yeah, she told me to, come here, and she started making me sing, you know, you are so beautiful.
And she told me to just repeat after her, and I would.
Right.
And from the first note, kids was starting to mumble between each other, like in a good way. And then she told me to hit a run, and then I hit a run. And of course, if you know how to run a little bit in high school when you're singing, all the girls and everybody gonna go up. So, and that's what happened. And then she made me do a talent show. She put on a talent show, and I told her, there's no way I'm finna go out there in front of all those people. So she said, put on some dark glasses. You're going to act like you blind. You're going to do Ribbon in the Sky by Stevie Wonder. And Charles Craig was a pianist at the time there. He's going to play. And I had a friend of mine walk me out as if I was blind. And I got to hitting Stevie Wonder. And out of nowhere, girls and everybody went up. And I just remembered that I had never gotten that feeling on the basketball court. And I was like, oh my God, what's going on? I didn't know if somebody was standing behind me. Was it a fire drill? What's going on? These people screaming. I was like, I ain't never got this feeling on no basketball court. So I decided that day, my spirit, my soul, my DNA, everything switched. In life as I knew it was never the same again. Thanks to Miss McGlynn. I got up enough money to, but even before that, I ended up hitchhiking to LA at some point.
Okay.
And I got to LA, and then I lived on Venice Beach.
Were you still a teenager?
No, I was about 19, something like that.
Yeah.
Lived on Venice Beach. I mean, the sand part,
Yes,
and as a street performer, I would sleep up under the bleachers,
Uh-huh.
and then I would get from under the bleachers in the day and play basketball. And then, but every day I was keeping in touch with Miss McGlynn. Every other day I would call her.
You were still in touch with her.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Mm-hmm. And she started telling me and teaching me about the depth of struggle and how it determines the height of your success, and how you're gonna go through some things. You're in the mountains right now, and you gotta in the day and play basketball. And then, but every day I was keeping in touch with Miss McGlynn. Every other day I would call her.
You were still in touch with her.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Mm-hmm. And she started telling me and teaching me about the depth of struggle and how it determines the height of your success, and how you're gonna go through some things. You're in the mountains right now, and you gotta.
That
That's how.
pause.
Yeah,
What you think that long pause was?
Whew. Going down to the depth of his soul, man. That you got to be a soldier in the midst of the water, even to understand that. If you ain't never been through it, you can't comprehend it. You can't relate to it, and
Man,
that's
the
why.
facial expression, everything. Like this man's body language, you can see the pain. You can see the pain. You can hear it when he talk about these things. Like, man, I mean, come on, bro.
That's what Pac meant when he said, "I was the rose that grew from the concrete."
What up, Brenda?
Instead of looking at my damaged petals, you should be able to celebrate my tenacity. Because he came up out of that. Woo! Because
Shout
you
out to
can't give
Sharon for
somebody
the
you
donation.
have.
Thank you so much, sir.
You cannot give someone something that you don't have when God places you in that person's life to impact them with your testimony of how you made it over.
Mm-hmm.
We need each other to survive. We need each other. We are our brothers and sisters keeper.
Most definitely, man. Most
Yes,
definitely.
yes.
Man, when that brother pause like that, that's how I be sometimes. I'll be having a conversation, I'll be reflecting, when it comes to my grandma or it comes to my brother, And a lot of times, my girl would be like, "What's wrong?" I have my days, and I'll
I
be
can relate.
silent, and I
Yep.
really don't be saying too much. And she was like, "What's
Yep.
going on, Vi?" And I'm like, "Nothing, I'm good." But her knowing me and not just allow me to say I'm good,
Right.
eventually I open up about
Right.
certain things. And I had those moments, man. I can feel the tremors in my mouth, when I'm
Yeah.
trying to speak because
Yeah.
of the sentiments is so deep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It ain't God didn't give us no instruction manual on how to grieve,
Nope.
how to
Nope.
feel,
Yep.
how to relate, how to adapt, he didn't give us an instruction on how to do that. You just have to figure it out the
Yep.
best way you can, and just like I always say, man, you just have to do things in the hopes of it not costing you valuable people, costing you
Right.
your freedom, costing you your life.
Right.
Because grieving is hard, man. Not alone this man, mom, not alone his first childhood girlfriend, not alone Aaliyah, not alone the witness, not alone his music teacher, not alone man, y'all don't understand how. I mean, I'm gonna say y'all don't understand. I don't like to tell people what they don't understand.
Right.
But if y'all can relate, and I'm quite sure everyone in the chat can relate to having and losing somebody that poured into you, who saw something in you that you didn't even see in yourself.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
All them times you was ready to throw the towel in, all those times you was ready to give up, all those times you wanted to walk away, and that one person told you it's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Well, it's the hard time. What they say, hard times don't last long.
Right.
But hard people, what they say, hard people do. Tough people, hard times don't last long, but tough people do. How y'all want to put it?
Right. Right.
If you are equipped to endure these type of storms and these type of scenarios, ain't nothing that can come at you, like we said earlier in the live, man. When God say no weapon form, man, he ain't tell us now time that no weapon would form. He said no weapon that will form.
Right. Yeah.
Listening to this brother, and when he talks about Miss Lena McGlynn, and his mama was an important part of his life. But Miss Lena McGlynn is the one who believed in him.
Right. She became his surrogate mother. Yeah.
Miss Lena McGlynn is the one who poured into him, not
Right.
taking nothing away from his mama.
Right. 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 Right.
But Miss Lena McGlynn, she took out that time because she heard something in him that he didn't even know he possessed.
Right.
I would sleep up under the bleachers, and then I would get from under the bleachers in the day and play basketball, and then, but every day I was keeping in touch with Miss McGlynn. Every other day I would call her.
You were still in touch with her.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Mm-hmm. And she started telling me and teaching me about the depth of struggle and how it determines the height of your success, and how you're gonna go through some things. You're in the mountains right now, and you gotta.
I can relate to that. I can relate to that. Yeah, I know exactly where he at. Yeah, I can relate to that. Yeah, I can relate to that.
You say you're in the mountains right now, and you have to struggle. And struggle, the struggle is going to build character. It's going to make you strong.
Right.
She used to tell me, get ready, because this is nothing compared to what you're going to go through once you reach the top of the mountain.
Wow.
Yeah, she was on point.
There's one thing about Miss McGlynn that makes her the greatest human being, you know, on the planet of the earth is that she don't complain. Yeah, but she really never asked me to do nothing. She was just telling me how these people, man, they trying to get me out of here in the building and my apartment, standing the other, and the lawyers and everything, and you know, and it would be a conversation piece. It wouldn't be a, oh man, it's going down like that. Oh, what you want me to do? I got you.
Right.
But then I started finding out about people, so I started hearing about it. So then I called her because I became concerned, and she started telling me, yes, that's what it is. I said, man, mama, you should have told me, you know, you should have, you know. She said she didn't want to bother me. She know I'm dealing with a whole lot of stuff. I started crying because I couldn't believe that. I got really just like, man.
They ain't gonna convince me of none of this crap they got out here about this soul right here. This
No, man.
beautiful, this
Even Miss
man.
Lena McGlynn, after all that she poured into Kels, when she was going through her downward spiral
There
with
you
things
go.
that wasn't in her control, she still didn't think to reach out to him as if he owed it her for what she
Come on,
had poured into him.
come on, nephew, bring it on home. Yep.
But you got people that's around him that he's poured into that feel like
Yes, sir.
he owed them.
Straight demonic. Yep.
You make this shit make sense, man. This woman, Miss Lena McGlynn, is responsible for this man even having a career. But she didn't feel the need that he owed her nothing. And when she was going through what she was going through, she didn't even look to reach out to him for help.
Yeah.
But you got people that came around getting $5,000 a month, $75,000 shopping sprees, $10,000 Christmas, all this
Right.
shit, and then
Right.
y'all still feel like that wasn't enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking greed, man.
Yep. Yep. Dark, selfish soul. Yep. Yep.
Oh man, it's going down like that. Oh, what you want me to do? I got you.
Right.
But then I started finding out about people, so I started hearing about it. So then I called her because I became concerned, and she started telling me, yes, that's what it is. I said, man, mama, you should have told me, you know, you should have, you know. She said she didn't want to bother me. She know I'm dealing with a whole lot of stuff. I started crying because I couldn't believe that. I got really just like, man. I said, you made me. I'm your son. I'm like, my duty is to be there for you, just like you've been there for me in any way I can. So, well, like any son to a mother, you know, no son can bear the thought of his mother being put out of anything, you know. And I'm no different, you know. I'm just as human as that. And when I heard it, like I say, I would go through, as my uncle used to say, hell with gasoline draws on before I let that happen.
I got you.
I got one more for you,
You know, I'm chilling. I'm enjoying. I look forward to this, you know, because I have it rough through the week. So this Friday, I'll be looking forward to this. This be my refuel and my reset, you know, to get back in any way I can on the platform for how you have allowed me to grace the platform. So I count it an honor and a privilege.
When I was in Atlanta, I was pulled over at a gas station. Some dudes from New York pulled over next to me and told me the girl's name. They said, I know the girl that did it. They told me her name and where she's from, say she's scandalous. I can't go on TV talking about this girl is because that's what they want me to do. They want me to get on TV and talk about my black sister is a hoe and she's a bitch and she's a money grubber. I ain't fit to say that. I don't have to do that to show that I'm innocent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not guilty. People should look me in my eyes. They should look me in my eyes. And anybody that thinks I've committed that rape should go get Brenda's Got a Baby and keep your head up and listen to him thoroughly. I put this on everything I love, on every.
Mm-hmm.
What he say? Anybody who think I did that need to go get Brenda's Got a Baby and keep your head up and listen to him thoroughly.
Mm-hmm. But the link between him and Kels, somebody in the chat said it earlier. Kels alluded to it in one of his other interviews, and he said it on the phone call since he's been incarcerated. When it comes to humanity songs, inspirational songs, the spirit of darkness does not want that light. So anybody that they got in position, that they are speaking to, that they are possessing, that's in powerful high places, as the word talks about, they're going to do their best to snuff out as much light and goodness as possible. Anything you do in the natural has a spiritual consequence to it, right, wrong, or indifferent. You have to comprehend that at the end of the day. Whatever you do naturally, whatever habit, whatever routine, whatever vice you have, has a spiritual consequence to it because of how we are made up and created as human beings. It's in our DNA. You ever met somebody, you, and you said, man, dude, spit it out. Its energy is off. But they mean it's the spirit ain't right. You see somebody talking, you see where their head space is, you hear what's coming out of their soul, their heart, their whole belief system. You hear, man, the spirit ain't right. The spirit is dark. That's what he's talking about. So when you preaching songs like, you know, Trade of My Life, you know, I Believe I Fly, you know, Save Me, Brenda's Got a Baby, Dear Mama, even though you wasn't still a black queen, you don't want no stuff out there like that, man.
No.
So they'll let you go as far as you want to go. But like you said earlier, when they think you're over the cheese, they think you. When you start awakening people for better, for goodness, and you shine a light in dark places that's getting people set free, whoo, yeah, the enemy after you. And you use every means. So be careful what you ask for, because you will just get it. And everything that's going to come with that. That's why somebody say, I'm outside, I'm back up, man. I don't yield back. I ain't trying to get, because somebody at you. Somebody at you. When you get to a certain level, some people at you. Your target.
Well, definitely.
It comes with it. That's why you got to keep your circle tight. How Ice-T said it at Ice-T, respect or loyalty. He said loyalty. He said respect pretty much is ego based. You know, somebody can respect you, but they can still throw you in jail. That's what IT said on Drink Champs was. He said loyalty, man can't do it. He just, man, I can't, that's my man. You know, they ain't let nobody infiltrate your circle, no nothing. They loyal, bro. To the core. Thorough. Those are people you need around you. You need to have them submitted in your life. And a lot of times, a person's enemy can be members of his own family. And I yield back.
Oh, son, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul?
I want out. But it's hard. I need answers, Mama.
Robert.
I need answers.
Son.
I want to jump ahead because the 7-year turmoil that I want to jump ahead because the 7-year turmoil that you went through vis-a-vis the trial for child pornography. Your advisors, almost to a person, told you over and over and over again, while you're going through this period, Kels, do not put out sexually explicit material. Do not. The audience can't handle that. Your fans can't handle it. It's not going to be good for the outcome of this trial. Tone it down. Don't put that out. You ignore all of them. Do it anyway and get bold with it. It's during this period you put out Chocolate Factory. You put out Remix. You put out Ignition. Here they're telling you not to do this, and you put out a song about putting your key in the ignition. I read that and I wanted to ask, so I will, why it is that you went against your advisors? What is it that you were thinking, that you were feeling, that kept you doing that when everybody else told you not to do that?
Well, first of all, let me say, I wasn't bold about it, and I didn't totally ignore them, because that would be the worst thing to do, is totally ignore your advisors or your lawyers. I listened to them, we talked, we discussed the situation. I felt strong, very strong, as I said many years ago about the trial, that I will have my day in court, and I will be innocent, and I will walk away, and I will move on with my life. I said that in the beginning. I said that during the middle part of the trial and everything else. I look at my music like a soldier looks at his sword. You never put your sword down in the midst of a war. You never lay down in the midst of a war. And I think that my lawyers were good lawyers, great lawyers, but I didn't think they had that part down. And you have to be the soldier in the midst of the war to even understand that. And I was the soldier on the front line for my life, for my kids' life, for my fans. And I told them I would not lay down. I would not stop doing music. Why would I do that? I think that would say, oh yeah, he did it. I think that would say all of the things that people want to say about R. Kelly. So I did what I'm supposed to do. Like any fireman that goes up in the building, they don't get to the building and say, oh, wait a minute, that's just too much fire. But you're a fireman. So go and fight the fire. Don't care how much it is. I had to go and I had to do my music. I'm not going to change my lyric. I'm not going to change my name. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to do my music. And that's what I did. And that's what I told the company, even though they continued to say, no, don't do it. But the minute Ignition came out, which was the first song I did, it blew up. And all of a sudden the company's calling me, everybody's calling me, come do an album cover shoot. We got to get the rest of this album done. We got to go there. We got to bring your clothes. We're going to have well, I ain't got no doggone makeup person. Yeah. You got some makeup, bring your own makeup. We'll do it. I mean, it just got crazy. So I did what I felt was right for myself.
There you have it, guys.
That's it. That's all.
Miss Angie, what's going on?
Somebody gonna try to give you advice about something that they not going through, that they never even went through. Really? Because they feeling some type of way about your life. Man, please. But that's what we had today, nephew. Phenomenal live, nephew. Blessings to everybody in the chat family. Blessings to everybody in the chat family. Peace and love. We're going to be over there to provoke thoughts tonight, 9 p.m. sharp. Phenomenal live, nephew. Very proud of you, nephew.
Well, definitely, man. I appreciate you coming through early. Goddamn, always.
Yes, sir. For life. Like 4 flat tires. Yeah. Relax and get stressed, nephew, and relax, man. I'm just going to chill here, move around and relax and be prepared for tonight live with Provoke.
Most definitely, man. I'm finna get ready to close this thing out. And I want to give a super, super, super thanks to all the people in the chat that's been holding it down and held it down today. I really, really appreciate you all. Like I say, man, shout out to everyone who donated, whether it was cash out, super chat, super thanks. Shout out to y'all. Everything is greatly appreciated. Also, any info that you all have, I'm trying to get caught up on my emails, and I'm trying to get caught up on my emails. So give me a little time if I haven't responded back to you. I'm working on it, most definitely working on it. Just was a busy week for myself. So don't think that I'm ignoring you all, because I try to respond back to everybody. So with that being said, until next time, it's still free Kels until we see Kels. And
Yes,
we
sir.
out this thing.
Yeah. Peace and love.